And we're live. Is your mic on? There you go. That might help. Plugged in power wise? Okay. All right. We are live. Welcome to Deadsville Hard Talk Tuesday Live with Ronin James and what's up, freaks, fiends, scream hearts. Real quick intro. We do this every Tuesday. Come to you live and review whatever movie we have watched the past week. Give you our impressions, and you can live chat with us. We give a non-spoiler version first, and then we take a break, and then we'll come back and dig deeper with a spoilery review. So if you haven't watched the movie yet, you can still listen to the first half of the show, and then just make sure you turn it off until you go watch it, and then come back and you can listen to the rest later. This will also be a podcast eventually once we've worked out all the kinks, and you'll be able to listen to it on Spotify and all those great streaming apps. So, a little bit about us. I'm Ronin James, 20-year stuntman, now director, producer here at Deadsville Productions. To my left, the lovely Steph, producer and actress, dance choreographer, among other things. We wear many hats at Deadsville. Ah, that reminds me, I forgot to wear my Deadsville hat that Dickie Devil gave me. I meant to wear one tonight, and I totally forgot. Next time. Sorry, Dickie. Apologies. So, how are we sounding out there? Do we have anybody on the live chat line? Hey, what's up, guys? Our usual suspects joining us. How are we sounding tonight? I feel like we may have finally got this audio dialed in and knocked out any echo and feedback and stuff. Hey, Nurse Diesel herself from Deadsville. How you doing, Sin? Thanks for joining us.
How do we sound?
Yeah.
No echo
at all. Oh, excellent. All right. It took us 3 or 4 episodes, but I think we finally have got this thing down.
I know.
Thanks, man. I'm not proud of me. I'm aggravated.
Well, this
Just
time, like 15
yeah, because I was messing with it yesterday, and I think me and Jesse were going live yesterday and playing with some stuff too, so I think I figured it out. So, yay, here we are, and that takes care of who we are.
Yeah.
So, what's next, Steph? Tell them.
All right. So tonight we're reviewing the movie Cocaine Bear.
Woo!
So it's currently streaming on Peacock for free.
Yeah.
And if you want to pay $20 for any other areas, but watch it on Peacock.
Yeah, check it out on Peacock. It just came out on Peacock, so we both watched it separately, and haven't really talked about it too much yet.
Right.
So we will be able to do that and kind of get each other's impressions of the film. So, why don't you read the synopsis, and I can get our poll started, I suppose. Oh no, you know what? I got to line up the trailer. Man, I'm behind. I don't have my pages set up. Apologies.
All right.
You take care of the synopsis.
All right. We're always doing that. So Cocaine Bear, if you haven't seen it, starts out if you don't know the backstory. An unknown group of cops, criminals, tourists, and teens converge on a Georgia forest where a huge black bear goes on a murderous rampage after unintentionally ingested people. This is a spoiler, but there's a lot in this movie.
I've been known to unintentionally ingest cocaine before myself. Unintentionally, just sometimes cocaine just falls from the sky and you can't help but ingest it. Right?
Hammer fuck for that.
Hammer fuck. So, yeah, I think we're ready to go with the trailer here. Line this up. Yep, we're getting better at this, folks. Here we go. All right, we're going to bring our mics down and we're going to. Hopefully, the trailer comes with sound. All right, bear with us. I'm going to get some sound here, guys. OBS issue here. Try this. I think you're muted still, so they couldn't hear your joke. Go ahead, hit it.
Bear with us.
All right. Come on, here's some sound. Nothing. God damn it. Nope. Okay, Steph's gonna entertain you for a minute while I try and figure out why we have no sound. Just when we thought we were getting good at this, we got rid of the echo when we lost the sound on the goddamn trailers.
Oh, Steph, I need to be louder. All right.
She needs to get closer to her microphone. I tell her that all the time.
Yes. All right, so who has watched this movie that is joining us so far? And who has not? So, yes, let's see. Well, I could have guessed that, Jesse, that you saw it in the theater. I don't remember when this came out, but I mean, it just looked, it's kind of like a ridiculous movie, but the music.
Let's try this real quick. And there we go.
Oh,
No, I think I got it. All right. Thankfully, Steph was struggling.
I know.
All right, let's try this again. Here we go. All right, bear with us, guys. Still no fucking sound on the fucking trailer. I don't fucking get it. I don't fucking
No, it's
get
our
it.
programs there. So,
Okay, why the fuck is it not going in?
all right. So, little tidbit when we finally get to our poll question, but
This was actually Ray Liotta's last full movie that he shot, and he actually passed away a week later after he did um, his was that post production voiceovers. So we have this movie was dedicated to him. We have a poll question that will come up once we figure everything out pertaining to him. Yeah. All right, let's see.
Let's try it again. Okay, fuck the trailer. Obviously, we don't know what the fuck we're doing still.
Hmm. All right, so
All right, we're gonna move on. We're just gonna talk about the fucking movie. Hopefully, you've seen it. If, it I'm just aggravated right now.
all right, so let's just get into the writer of the movie is Jimmy Warden. The director, which I didn't realize was
Elizabeth Banks. This is her third movie directing. And we have a lot of Harry Russell, Aiden Enright.
Well, talk about Kerry Russell, what she's been in. She's like a big
I don't have anything
well, Felicity. She was from Felicity.
Originally, the Mickey Mouse Club. That's what I.
Yeah, I didn't know her from the Mickey Mouse Club. I knew her from Felicity. I guess was the first time I saw her. And, she was in a couple other things. Wasn't she the one too that's like kids were like paid to get them into college? Was that her? Or is that somebody else?
No. That's Rebecca, the mom, or the aunt.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Harry
Okay.
Russell's been pretty wholesome.
All right. Then we had Ray Liotta, who we already talked about, who's been in a ton of stuff. I guess I should do the poll while we're talking about our cast, because that's going to come up soon.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that'll actually work.
We'll see.
Yeah, I'm not gonna make any promises. Hey, look at that! Start a poll. So yeah, Ray Liotta, his last movie, he plays a Harry Russell plays like a mom.
Mm-hmm. Not like a mom.
She's just a mom. She's like a stereotypical mom. I mean, the beauty of this movie is it's just a popcorn fun movie. So these characters are characters. It also takes place in the '80s, so everything's there's a lot of uh, throwback Easter eggs and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like the guy's jersey. Like, jerseys were big in the '80s. Oh, the whole thing with the jersey was good.
I know. I feel like it was.
It was like white and red.
That's what I'm thinking. But, I can see some people comment. Um, some people are, we've been having a Rubik's Cube, but it wasn't actually plastic when we were 1985 until like the 90s, and there was paper cuts and people that want to ruin everything. You do that a lot.
Continuity's a thing. Certain movies, it's important, but other movies, it's a campy movie. It can be a little less important.
Yeah,
I'm drawing a blank on the other three movies that are
I
supposed to be on
that's
here.
why I wrote them.
Oh, okay.
Put them
Thanks.
on a piece of paper.
Thanks.
And let's see, Jessica with the bear on Cocaine, way better than Bruce. What does it mean?
I don't know. I'm trying to write this in here.
Okay. Oh,
Can you
old school
read? I
principle.
don't know.
All right, back to us. Oh, you know who actually
Well, yeah. Let me talk about my favorite little appearance in there, Mr.
Oh,
Scott Cease.
just jump right ahead of me.
Yeah. Well, you take too long. If anybody else follows uh, the angry retail guy, hashtag angry retail guy on TikTok and Instagram and all that, he's in this movie. He makes his Hollywood debut as Tom the EMT, if in the scene, which will I'm sure go down as one of the cult classics from this one. But he is a TikTok sensation. He's a stand-up comedian who started doing this angry retail guy skits on his TikTok, and I've been watching him for like 2 years. He's hilarious. He does IKEA. He does dealing with customers, dealing with management, and it's all very true because I spent many years in retail, so it's very it hits home for anybody that worked in retail. But he has millions of followers on TikTok, and it turns out that the casting director's assistant reached out to him on Facebook and asked him to audition for a role. They wanted to see him for a role, and then here he is, yeah, doing one of the really great scenes in the movie, and he's really good. He's a really good actor. He does a great job for a guy that's never
I had no idea who he was.
acted before.
Yeah, I thought he was good. Short, you know.
So
Yeah, but he was good. I
he
have to
was,
watch his TikTok.
yeah. His TikToks are great. He's very good. Shout out to Scott. Very good stuff. Angry retail guy. All right, continue. Who else? We had a few other notables.
I was excited to see Jessica Ferguson. That was hilarious.
Wait, which one is it?
Crimes attorney.
Oh, there's the.
He's the boyfriend.
Oh,
Whatever. He's
that.
the,
Yeah,
the,
yeah, yeah.
oh my god,
Okay,
I love
the
it.
bear expert who got eaten by the bear.
Yes.
Oh, geez, I'm giving
Yeah.
spoilers. Crap. Sorry,
Yeah.
I totally forgot. Whoops. I'll have to bleep that out. Margot Martindale is our park ranger who could have made the big time. She could have been in Yellowstone. Good character actress. I know O'Shea Jackson is Ice Cube's son. He's been in a few other things. And he was really good in it too. He was
Yeah.
funny and definitely
He's like his father. Gonna be funny.
yeah,
Kind of way.
yeah, unintentional. Funny, yeah. Yeah, the cast was really good. The I mean, I guess we can move into our first takes here because, well, not just that, we kind of covered most of the cast, but I think, um, when when this first came out in theaters, I was listening to some reviews and people talk about it, and their complaint was that not enough bear, or the too much people, or too much like all the dialogue and stuff going on to bring all these people into the forest to be, the bear's dinner. Um, they all said it was too much, and I didn't feel like that.
Yeah.
I felt like it was like just enough to make you laugh. Um,
You don't need more. It was
yeah, the bear stuff that was that was in there was so good. I mean, and let's face it, it's a CGI bear, so it doesn't look perfect. But because of the campiness and the over the top aspect of this movie,
Was it CGI or did I read something about I could be wrong, I forget if I can read
uh, there might have been for the scene where he's again. I don't want to get into
something.
We'll get to that.
But I did see like you're saying like reviews that I totally disagree with about like you know not not getting to know the characters enough, not much really about things.
Yeah, they give you enough to know about them because most of them are fodder anyway. So I mean, this is like a bear slasher movie. It's
Yeah,
you know,
so ridiculous.
yeah, and it's great. It relishes being ridiculous. All right, well, I thought there was perfect amount of bear, good amount of human interaction. The characters were quirky. Some of the stuff was a little far fetched, but it's still the intention was to have fun with this. I
Oh
never
yeah,
got the intention that Elizabeth Banks was trying to win awards or anything. They're trying to do a serious movie. She was trying to have fun and just the whole thing's based off of the true story is that the bear ate the cocaine and died.
it almost instantly.
Yeah, so
75 pounds of cocaine.
so there was no real story here. The story is more what led up to the cocaine and all that. But
And if you want to see him, he's amazing.
oh yeah, they have him taxidermied.
Yeah. It was like
Still, he's the cocaine. But so you're taking that where you're just running with it. So you might as well go all the way. And that's I feel like they did.
and I think like people are saying it's so ridiculous, so far fetched. It's not that far fetched. Like
Well, there's parts that are, but there's parts that definitely aren't. But so I think it
the
keeps
idea of it is not so out of this world.
Mhm. No,
Just
I agree. I mean, back in the 70s, there's the movie Grizzly about it there that just went on a rampage and killed a bunch of people in the mountains and had to go hunt it down. And it was similar, but very much more serious tone. So I think if you're going to do a movie where a bear's killing people, you might as well lean into it, the blood and gore and everything else. So. And they certainly did. There is a ton of blood and gore in here. It's really good.
comical. Like it's not.
True, but there's, I mean, like the practical effects, the wound effects, like stuff like that looked really good. Like they did a really good job with a lot of it, even though like the bear is very much CGI, and the bear's kind of comical too, even in his movements and facial expressions when he's
Oh
zoom in on him and
yeah, personality.
stuff. He definitely does. All right, let's check in on our poll question.
Well, I just made it disappear. Alright, so we have a poll up there. I'm sure it's flashing on your live chat, so just give me an answer. What's your favorite Raiders movie out of these four? Obviously, Ronin, Field of Dreams, Goodfellas, Cop Lady, which I should be two words, sorry, Identity.
Oh, well, I'm trying to do 5 things back here. Spacing out
Cop
copy
Lady.
and lost out. And right now, Goodfellas is the unanimous choice.
Right.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, we got some viewers. Check in. Let us know what your favorite. Yeah, let's do a quick check in on our chat too. Is we got Jesse saying, "I like the cop with the dog. I don't know why he was making me laugh. Yeah, it was the dog was cute. I like the whole his whole interaction with the again, I don't want to get the spoilers yet, but his interaction with Jackson and the drug dealers at the pagoda. That was fun. Fun
I'm
seeing
not going to get into that. That's so messed up. Yeah. Japan's definitely.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, he did. He was great too. I forget who his name was. Yeah, Ambulance Jason was definitely one of my favorites. Get closer to the mic, Steph.
I see.
I tell her that all the time. All right, well, now I guess it's time to dig deeper. If you have not watched the movie yet, now's the time to check out of here and head over to Peacock, where you can stream Cocaine Bear. And after you stream Cocaine Bear, you'll be able to listen to the rest of our review and come back to YouTube and compare your thoughts to ours. All right?
Or if you don't care, stick around.
Yeah, if you don't care about the spoilers, stick around. We're going to get into it.
I think it's fun either way. I don't think there's anything that can be really spoiled.
No, yeah, exactly. I mean,
We know what happens.
yeah, it's a cocaine bear slasher set in the 80s.
There are
So,
people that
yep, most of the people. So,
die. Mm-hmm.
well, let's start at the beginning. Let's take it from the top. I mean, the whole.
I love that it opened up with that couple
Yeah.
tasting slash and you see a waterfall. I was like, oh, I hope they're
Well, no, don't we see
that's
him?
the opening.
When do we see the plane? And he's about to jump out and hits his
Well,
head.
yeah,
That's the
okay.
opening.
Okay, that's
Yeah, because that's. Let's talk about the real story, the true story behind this, real quick.
it.
That's how you open the. She's jumping ahead on us.
Right?
So the very opening scene is based on the true story. This is about as much of the true story that besides the bear getting into the cocaine. This is as much of the true story that gets used here in this movie. Go ahead. It was a yeah DEA agent or something like that. Cartel.
I do think the original was Pablo Escobar who went over there to get it, and they're like dropping it somewhere in Georgia. He's a damn sweet Kentucky, so I just because I know it's either way, he was found dead.
Parachute
The parachute was around him.
and all the bags of cocaine wrapped around
Like,
on somebody's front lawn.
it was in a driveway.
Somebody came out and threatened to shoot him, or called the cops. Was like, "I'm gonna shoot this guy." Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yo, get this guy off my lawn. And it was a dead. It was a dead drug dealer.
Waited too long to open the
Shoot.
they also said he was carrying so much cocaine that when he was on the war,
But the chute didn't open.
I mean,
They added that little slapstick. Hey, you never know. That might have been what happened. But all right, so he dies on his way out of the plane, and the cocaine is all. And he's doing. I love his dance at the beginning, right? Because he's all tooted up as well. And he's just woo, and chucking the woo, kicking them out. The fucking it's a fun opening scene. Just throwing bags and bags of cocaine out into the night sky.
Yeah.
So yeah.
That I think everyone and then you have to see this couple walking through the bus, doing some
Well, they're like Swedish or something, right? Because they have accents. They're like they're Swedish. They're foreign or something. They're not. But yeah, they're like picnicking or something. Oh no, they're at one point they like don't they see the bear?
yeah,
They're looking at the bear.
Yeah.
Like banging against the tree and he's telling her to get out of there and she's like no no it's cute I just and of course
What do you say? Saying
like black bear attack brown laid out. Yeah, Brown lay down. If it's black,
This is
attack.
straight to Ronin.
And she,
Guess what?
yeah, yeah. I kind of that was very satisfying because they were pretty annoying. Like the bear eating people is, for the most part in this movie, is pretty satisfying. Like,
Yeah.
the people he's eating are pretty fucking annoying. So when the bear gets him, you're just like, yes,
Yeah, it's like you want this.
yeah. I didn't want to see Scott. I didn't want to see Tommy and Tina. It was too funny.
He's still a throwaway character.
I know, but he was great. Even like the second like as they were walking to the door, and he's like giving his partner a hard time about being a liberated woman at the door. But I'm jumping ahead. I'm jumping ahead. Yeah. So the Swedish couple though. So yeah. You see the girl get eaten.
Like flies.
Yeah, and then yeah, and then they cut away, and then we go to meet. Is that when we meet mom?
The mom or then maybe his character. So it was kind of at the same time.
Yeah. So it's there's a bunch of little stories, and they all kind of intersect in the woods. And this is all like how they get there. So and yeah, I mean a lot of it's fun and quirky, and
Jess is saying he can
told you, you
I'm talking exactly how I did this. That's not me. I know.
need to be in
It's
front
I
of the
is.
mic.
I am. Can you hear me any better, Jesse? Or like you did last week?
Turn the volume up on your mic. Turned you up on here too.
Yeah, I think it
Yep.
went down. How's that?
Yeah. Now you're going to be drowning me out.
Right.
No, you're good. No, stay there. Stay where you are. Yeah.
It's still very quiet. Wait.
Keep talking, Steph. I can hear you.
Hello. It's breaking my eardrums right now.
I think you just need to project more. I think you need to talk from your diaphragm more.
I'm not going to change that, so let's figure something else out.
All right.
Last week I was
I don't think you were fine last week either. I think we struggled to hear you, but we dealt with it. Okay. Anyway, moving on to the next scene.
We're that delayed.
Probably. Yeah. It's on a bit of a delay.
So go on.
So yes, we have our mom character who is has the kid and wants to paint the waterfall and skips school to go paint the waterfall, and mom's got to chase her down. She gets the call that she skipped school. The drug dealers obviously want to recover their drugs. That's where Ray Liotta comes in. He is the head drug dealer, and his son is the fuck up. O'Shea Jackson is his best friend, and they're sent on the mission to get the drugs. The cop, uh, he's been tailing Ray Liotta's character for years, like 10 years, I think he says at one point. So he's out there looking for the drug smugglers because I guess they found the body, right? And then it was just a matter of they didn't know where the drugs were.
Yes.
And the cop leaves his new dog with his young partner, who probably picking it up because of the Bluetooth or something.
I'm trying to look at my notes. Okay.
The kids were good. The obviously the little boy was in much more of the movie than the girl was.
Oh, can we talk about how first time ever. And unlike any other child in the world who would be like, let me just taste it, they take like an enormous, like a whole knife full
Yeah.
and just stick it in their mouth. Now they spit it out right after, but I was like, what child does that? Like you're petrified to do drugs. Like I remember being scared to even smoke weed. Like that was like I think I was 15 and I was petrified.
I'm petrified. I smoke
I
weed.
am petrified. I was just gonna say,
Speaking of,
literally, he goes, no, mm-mm.
yeah, the kids doing drugs. I know, that pissed off a lot of Karens out there. To the Karens,
I don't think the Karens are going to see something called
I mean, if they have something to complain about, they'll complain about it. So,
anyway.
fuck you, Karens.
Yeah.
Kids do drugs, especially cocaine. Big
No.
knifelfuls right in the mouth. They hate the
I mean,
cocaine.
think of like, even in high school, trying something for the first time, like, all this.
I mean, yeah,
You do not take a knife
I've never done cocaine. I don't know what you're talking about. Drugs are bad,
I'm
okay?
talking about hammer puff. Yes, please. But, oh, all the cool kids. The young kids.
The cool young kids.
They were funny though. I liked the little boy. He was funny and like I love it when kids talk like an adult with an accent. Especially if they're like European or something like and he was it was a southern accent.
I was going to say, and can we talk about all the southern accents?
Yeah.
Because even angry retail guy was doing a southern accent. They all had them. Like everybody really they were hardcore. Because I lived there for a couple of years. It was hardcore southern accent. I was like, man, that's really good.
They say that's really like the easiest accent in the United States
To pick up.
Pick up.
Yeah. Um, yeah, I mean, probably the little girl was probably the worst actress. She was okay. She wasn't in it that much, so I don't know if I really had much to go off of from her.
Yeah, I don't remember her.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, like one of some of the comparisons of this movie, it gets like people say it's like a Tarantino movie, like Pulp Fiction
Well, it has a
meets.
lot of like jumping around with Pulp Fiction,
Yeah, I can
subtle
see it.
comedy of shooting
Yeah. This movie,
shooting
this
the guy
guy's
in
in
the
the head.
head,
Yeah,
and stuff like that.
yeah. There was a dark humor. There was interesting, quirky conversations. I can see the comparison. Probably not as deep, and I didn't think it was as talky. Probably kind of got in and got out. Maybe just jumped quickly and didn't stay in any. Like Tarantino would have really long conversations. His characters would sit there and just go on and on and on. He would have just 8 minutes of just guys sitting at a table having a quirky conversation.
Oh yeah, no, so not like that, but just where
Right,
there's
right.
multiple stories going on at the same time.
I felt this
That's
was
the
this
best.
like used that method but moved it around quicker at a better pace, and that's one of the reasons why I felt like when people said that the movie dragged because of the human stuff, I was like, nah, not really, because I felt like it jumped between everything quick enough to not get bored with any of
I
it.
thought it was so quick. Yeah, it was very quick. Was it hour? Is that it?
Yeah, I think so. 88
Not
minutes
too
or
long.
something, 80 some minutes.
I saw that one bad review. This guy was just like ripping this movie apart, but
Some guys just like to be
yeah,
contrarians.
I disagreed with everything. That wasn't the best movie. No, I enjoyed it, but it was ripping it apart. And how some of the scenes were shot, and it looked like they forgot about them, went back in later.
Fuck that guy.
His comments were ripping him
Some of your favorite kills? What'd you like? Who were your favorites? You guys out there, feel free to chime in with your favorite kills.
I keep coming back to that kid getting shot in the head, but I thought that was so cool to see it from a different angle, like not from the shooter's perspective, like we're seeing it from the bear's perspective, like opens the door and just stands in the light, and you can see what's her face very shaky, and she's nervous,
Yeah,
thinking
yeah,
she's gonna just shoot whoever's at the door. They thought it was Christine Jackson's character.
right.
She thought it was the bear, and he's like, bear? And then you just see the bullet come through his head,
Yeah, yeah.
and like his head explode. You know, I thought that was really cool. I thought that was a
Yeah, well, because
cool shot.
you can't really. It was digital. It was all CGI, but
Yeah.
because you can't really do that practically
Well,
and
no.
have a head explode at the camera lens. So that was
No.
definitely like an interesting kill. I liked and maybe not not the kill so much as the little after joke of the kill when the kid and the bear expert are both up in the trees and the bear smells the cocaine and jumps down and goes over and starts chewing off the
Yeah, I remember.
guy's leg and
That was like a slow
it
death.
was, man, like
Yeah.
that was like an uncomfortable uh I'm watching that and I was like, "Eesh." That's when you're like, "Yikes, that's like uncomfortable. That would be horrible. Put yourself in their shoes for a minute." But when he fell to the ground and kind of mushed, and the bear jumps down off of him, and the leg drops, and then the bear comes over and snorts the line
Right?
off. That's a great, yeah, it's a great great little touch there. Who would have thought Elizabeth Banks, cocaine snorting bear on a severed appendage?
She's funny. I've always liked her.
Yeah.
Not like anything about the movie?
Let's see. Anything I didn't like?
I don't really have anything to complain about.
No. I mean, the one part that didn't make any sense to me was when, and I've heard other people point this out as well, when the bear passes out on top of
Oh,
the
I
guy.
love that part.
It is a great part. It's an awesome part. But he's like, they're calling the bear a guy, and um, he's like, oh, it's a girl. And they're like, oh, yeah, yeah, lots of vaginas on my ear. And I'm like, your ear's it's probably his nipples that are on your ear, dude. I don't think it's vagina that's on your ear.
I
From
know.
the physical,
Wait,
you
you
know,
know, yeah, head to head.
yeah, yeah. So I mean, I was like, yeah,
I
this is
thought it was
okay.
funny, but yeah.
But I mean, and I guess that was like a running gag, like they thought it was a boy the whole time. But if you know anything about mammals, in the very first scene when the bear jumps up, you see the nipples. You can tell it's a mama
I don't
bear.
remember that
Oh, really? Yeah, yeah. The
part.
nipples are like, yeah, yeah. If you the very first time you see the bear and it stands up on its hind legs, you clearly see mama nipples.
Maybe
Like
that
yeah.
made the difference.
Oh, yeah, yeah. So uh, like right away, you should be able to. You would have known, or at least we at home would have known that we wouldn't need the vagina on my ear joke to fill us in that it's a
Yeah.
mama bear. And that was like the later twist, I guess, too, was the cubs. That it
Jesse
was a
just brought
mama.
up.
Yeah, yeah, the whole thing with having cubs later. I was like, kind of unnecessary. The actual bear was a male, correct?
Yeah, I believe so.
I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
the actual cocaine bear was a male.
It was only like you said,
Yeah, and smaller. It wasn't
yeah.
as big as.
Pictures online.
Yeah, I mean that was probably my only dislike. I would say. Other than that, uh, yeah, I mean I really liked a lot of it. The pagoda scene was fun. The cop on the roof,
I know that
Shay
poor guy.
Jackson, looking for a way to get down. I'll catch it. Oh, the hell with that.
I like that whole scene.
Yeah, it was fun. It was a really good scene. Then the bear shows up and, hey, it's truce, truce. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought they were gonna all kind of walk away from that for a minute, and then we get bang. Ray had to show up later in the movie because we only had him for one scene early.
I know, I didn't want that cop to die.
No, I didn't either.
No, it's funny. But, you know. It's probably the only one.
Yeah, and who didn't see the girl cop? You know, like as soon as she showed up on the scene, I was like, she's in on it. God damn. That was kind of a that's a bit of a stereotype, and it was a bit unnecessary as well. But I mean, I guess she had to come back to bring the dog so that the guy could take the dog at the end. And, oh no.
Yeah.
Right? Tying together some loose ends. Where's our pole stand? Can you guys see the pole out there? Is the pole? Four votes. All good. Yeah, we knew Goodfellas was going to win. It's not a surprise. Yeah, I tire of the mob movies. Yeah. Yeah. I won't say that I can't watch it. They're good movies, but yeah, not me. I'm not really into all that mob stuff. I'm more of a kung fu guy. And horror, of course. But, overrated. Overrated. All overrated. Give me, give me Sharknado and Godzilla any day. Over. I mean, you had. All right, I'm not gonna say. Setting up for that one. Different kind of show. We make a lot more money leaving them on, I bet. Different show. Different show. All right. So I guess that's about it. We should. Any last thoughts? Anybody want to check in on chat before we check out of here?
We were talking about Boston Ronin. Oh, it does. Yeah, it falls down into its
Oh yeah.
and then it jumps up like Popeye.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, the stuff with the. I mean, him just the. Her, sorry, her just smelling the cocaine and just being like, you just see her eyes light up and the smile, like she was smiling. She'd be like, yeah.
Yeah.
That fiend look.
The thing is that people are like, oh, the reason why you are all that is because they're cut with like flour and sugar and stuff like that. They do that.
Well, they said it was 90% pure.
Yes.
Whatever
Something
they're cutting.
in there that you know.
Well, it's also we probably know. I think I put a little tidbit up on Cocaine Bear actual true story documentary. It's also on Peacock.
Now, what do you think of a short documentary?
Right?
This stuff is not that long.
No, because they. I mean, it just started playing after I finished
And
the
you never
movie.
did documentaries.
I know. It just started playing, so I left it on while I was doing some other stuff, and it was I'd probably say I think it was about an hour, maybe a little
Okay.
shorter. But it goes into the cop and how he
Oh,
set up
yeah.
all the like it's more. Um, I mean, they interview people that like found the body, and they interview
Okay.
people that found the
So,
bear. Yeah, 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 yeah. It was pretty interesting. I was paying attention, like half paying attention and half doing some work. Yeah, they had the detective that was like
I'm shocked that
at
you
the
watched the
scene. And,
documentary.
well, because it came right on after the movie, and I was just like, I went and started doing something else.
I mean, I
It just was playing,
like
and it was about
will choose a
cocaine.
documentary over a movie
I know.
most of the time.
You're a nerd.
I love you.
You're a dork. I love
Right.
escapism. Horror, sci-fi, comic book movies. I love my escapism.
Yeah, we meet in the middle.
Meet somewhere. Yeah.
Maybe it's not in the middle. Maybe I am. Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah.
You just have to
I really don't watch. I mean, I'll watch it. I'm not gonna say I never watch documentaries, but
no, it's never about something.
yeah, if it's something I'm interested in, I'm gonna watch that Kiss documentary. Damn right, I'm gonna watch the Kiss documentary.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Me too.
See what a Dick, Paul, and Gene were.
Mm-hmm.
Dicks.
Well, there's probably a lot that's not even said in there that I thought
All right, well, let's wrap up Cocaine Bear here. Uh, so I think we both recommend this movie, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
If you haven't watched it yet, make sure you check out Cocaine Bear. It's a campy load of fun.
Definitely can be, yeah.
Lots of blood. Lots of blood.
Don't go into it thinking that this is a serious movie.
Yeah.
Like, don't.
Yeah, go and have it, and just with the mindset of having fun, and you're gonna have a good time. Great cast, some funny writing, even if they do, just use tropes and some stereotypes. Um, you know, you're cannon fodder. Most of the characters are cannon fodder in here anyway, so just the fact that they have any personality at all is a bonus. Some of these, you watch most slashers, most of the kids and stuff have zero personality.
I know. They're just
Like
having
these,
sex with each other.
yeah, yeah, and they're just annoying and say dumb shit and make bad decisions in most slashers. This one, at least, the characters again, it was kind of like a
I even felt bad for the
Tarantino-esque.
bullies at one point.
Oh yeah,
I did.
yeah,
Like, I
yeah,
actually even felt bad. I was like, oh,
yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah,
the three
the three like
try to
fuck
intimidate
ups.
the
Yeah. But yeah, absolutely recommend if you love campy stuff. If you're one of these people that just likes to nitpick and not have a good time and just be negative about shit, you probably want to skip it because it's probably not for you. If you're looking for something to
bully. Yeah.
have fun and smile and have a few laughs and watch a bear rip people to pieces, then definitely watch Coco.
Agreed.
All right.
So what are we reading? Out of how many stars on the movie?
No, we'll keep it at five. Five is like the normal rating system.
So we're gonna rate each one of us, and then we're gonna. Yeah,
Yes.
grab it.
Yeah, yeah, maybe. We'll see.
We'll see how it sits.
We'll
But
see.
I think it's good to kind of give it a rating because I feel like each movie we recommend, but how much should we recommend? Because I would give it 3.5 stars.
Yeah. All right. Sally's gonna give it a four.
So I'd say 3.5 because don't like if I wasn't watching it, I'd be tired. I wasn't gonna go out of my way to rewatch it. It was just fun. It was fun. It wasn't. That's my rating.
I will watch it again. I've already watched it twice because I will do kind of what I did with the documentary, and I will absolutely put this on in the background while I'm doing something else, and just stop what I'm doing and watch certain parts that I want to see. I mean, I can totally see myself doing that. So there's definitely like rewatchability here, and I think that there's again certain scenes are going to go down with some cult status. Hopefully, like the paramedic scene is just an amazing scene. I don't even think we talked enough about that with the whole, not just about the EMT character, but the whole thing with the chase and the strapping her in and the gun. And he's like, shoot it!
I was like, what are you doing with the guy that running in the head? No,
Yeah,
don't.
she's already. I was expecting Tom to get shot in the face. I really
Yeah,
was.
oh, I know.
And then it was great, man, when the bear comes bursting through the fucking sign and oh yeah, and even though again it was digital and the digital doubles and all, when she hits the tree and that body goes flying out of there, come, and then they go to the actual. So that's all digital, and then they go to the actual actress like laying dead
Yeah.
together. But it looked great, man. It was a great little death scene. And, oh God, and Margot Martindale's death. Oh man, that was tough to watch. Like the face scrape when she's locked in and the fucking
Yeah.
comes out. Like the bear doesn't even get her. The she's locked into the gurney and it gets knocked out and it flips
Yeah.
and she just and his face
Yeah.
is as soon as she got locked in when that EMT locked her was putting them straps
Oh,
down.
yeah.
I was like, she's
And
dead.
the words were,
She's so dead. She's yeah. There's something's gonna happen and she's gonna die because she's locked into that. She's strapped down there. And sure enough, and that was probably like the worst way you could. Yeah, grinding your face on the cement at like 50 miles an hour is probably worse than getting eaten by a bear. You think? How would you rather? What would you rather do? Die like Margot Martindale, getting your face scraped, or be eaten by the bear?
couldn't have eaten by the bear because at least would have gotten me another big
Yeah, maybe.
her face smashed in. She could be alive for hours.
Yeah, with just like
Oh,
worn off face. And
no
plus,
thank
there's a
you.
bite out of her ass from the previous from earlier, and yeah, that was pretty gruesome.
Yeah.
I might go bear as well. I mean, you
Yeah.
might live if your face scraped, like she might have lived.
Do you want
That's a
to? I
tough
don't
one.
know.
That's a
Maybe.
tough one. It'd
Well,
be like
it
the
could.
Phantom of the National Park. They have like a
Super
park
neat.
ranger hat with a mask over half of it.
Getting a better job.
Yeah, there you go. We'll get that promotion to Yellowstone. All right. Anything else? Four. Yeah. See, this is on fine. 4 out of 5.
We also have a lot of like our daily routines are different, or you can just put something on. I don't. If I am actually in front of the TV in any way, I have to like actually sit and watch something. Like I'm never home. Never home. And if you're, watching something here, it has to be new.
Yeah. So I'll be in different part old reviews. I'm not gonna watch anything old.
It's not what I meant.
Old
I meant
movies.
watch older movies.
Me and Jesse will have to do the old movies. We'll have to do the classics.
Nope.
Digging in the crates.
You can do that.
Digging in the
It's
crates
not
for
what I meant.
VHS tapes.
And then I'm not watching movies.
Vestron Video. All right, we're gonna sign out of here.
Yeah.
So sound was good out there, everybody on my end at least, right?
Nobody ever said his mind changed.
No echo in here, and maybe
Did
those
I get
went up a
louder?
bit. What's coming up? It takes a minute. We're on a delay. So we're gonna go see Evil Dead Rise this weekend, and it will be our show next week. Make sure you tune in next Tuesday again at 9, and we will talk about Evil Dead Rise. Until then, Stay spooky.
Bye,